Hello YouTube, what's up? It's Iwan Wars. Today I have another Halo Wars video. Today is a 2v2 on Labyrinth, and it's me and Sexy Brute versus TX Xfactor and AmbientChaos. I believe we are Cutter RB or Anders RB versus their Cutter RB. I'm almost positive they're Cutter RB. So we're just gonna go for our close-up because we're not gonna get the far one, obviously. And their ghost tries to take it, but he gets a nice ram on the ghost, and I'm gonna try and follow it to shoot it down, but I'm just gonna help Mr. Sexy Brute here with the sentinels. And yeah, so we got our hook, they got theirs. Pretty standard start to Labyrinth, and I'm gonna be going Temple 4th on here, and I'm gonna take these two sentinels, the offensive and shield. I was asking Mr. Sexy Brute if he wanted the shield, but he's gonna go over there. I was gonna go over there, but he decided to. He decided, no, you're not going over there, I am. So yeah. Yellow has an offensive at my base, so I'm just gonna send an offensive to their base to counter that and send my ghost back. The ghost really wasn't needed, you'll see in a second though, because green, our UNSC is sending an offensive back. But we do have pretty good here because he uses his sentinel doesn't kill anything. And I go over his base and find he went Temple 2nd. I mean, on this map you can go Temple 2nd and do what basically he does and go straight for middle money, which would give you this extra supplies, but later Temple just gives you a better eco. So, and there's really no point, like, in the beginning to have an early RB. You really can't do anything. So here he tries to shoot me, but I see his ghost is red bar, so I'm just going to kill it. You can kill a ghost as long as you're microing your sentinel and you don't let it get all the shots on you. And I'm going to deny his third pad. So yeah, he's going to only be on 2 pads right now. My RB just popped out, and I'm going to go over here. Looks like I don't have a shield, and on this map I like to go for early Citadel because I just want more pads for raging, and also you don't want him to like show up at your base with like a couple of grunts and mac it. Basically, you don't want to get cheesed. Yeah, I believe we are Anders. I don't check in this, but our base start. I believe I looked over the base and started smaller. So we have 2 offensives shooting at their RB, doing some work to it. And I'm just going to shoot at this turret cute, and he's still on 2 pads only, which isn't very good. I'm going to start hitting him, and I believe Cupid grunt in a second. There's a gunner hog, so you can't, I mean, you can kill a ghost, you cannot kill a gunner hog though. It doesn't work. So yeah. I'm ahead of him obviously because he's on 2 pads. He doesn't have a shield, and his health is like half right now. We have offensive shooting at it, and in a second his hogs are gonna come, and we're gonna actually like try and go for the kill here. I mean, he's already half health. He really can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna rage him. He's gonna rage, but he's gonna hit the base a couple times. Only on 2 pads. Obviously, he gets a grunt in, but he's not gonna deny that pad, and he does get away. But we're gonna follow him because he's not recalling. If he does recall, he really doesn't have a shot at getting away because the hogs can just ram him, so he kind of has to run. And like I don't know, for some reason in this game I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even realize his hogs were like right there, and I don't know, I could have asked for a click, but I just didn't have the money, so I'm just gonna rage run away because I don't have a fiendish. And the only reason why they're going for my RB is because we're about to kill their RB, so to even it off they have to kill mine. And they're gonna follow me for a little bit, and then they're gonna they go for me again, so I'm just gonna recall once again. More unneeded health taken off my RB, and I'm gonna rage run away for a heal. If you're the only time you should be like raging hogs on low health is if you're confident you can kill them. Like if you know, like at this point I wouldn't be able to rage those hogs, they would just ram me and kill me. If you're not confident, you shouldn't go for it, because like especially on this, losing an RB early can like really change the game. especially like the only reason why we didn't win like right now is because my RB is red bar. If my RB wasn't red bar, I could have pushed up with his hogs, and his hogs wouldn't be able to do anything. So now I have a full health RB. Fiendish is already up, and Defiant's going up. I'm gonna deny his 6th pad, or his 5th pad, his 6th building, and go back here. And I'm gonna send my ghost to scout their expos pretty soon. Scouting expos is always a good thing. And on this map, the key is to like once you get into this point where they start getting shielded hog armies, you want to stay with your UNSC at all times, basically, because if you engage their hogs on their side of the map, their RB can recall and they can double team you, and you can get pretty fucked up. You can't win a double team unless you're like a Tech 2 RB and their RB is Tech 1 or not Gauss or whatever. So it's really hard to engage both. There I see his hogs, and his hogs are clearing an expo, and this is what I mean, they don't have an RB, so I'm going to recall right here, and we're going to engage these hogs together. And he can't do anything. I asked for a click here because I ran out of money, but it was just like a second too late, so I probably could have killed a lot more hogs if I got that click earlier, but I didn't ask for it early enough. So I'm going to queue up a shield now, because they're going to be on Gren and Gauss pretty soon, and you don't want your base getting completely stripped by them just, you know, driving by it. That tends to happen, and yeah, I'm just going to still stick with the hogs just in case like their RB decides to come rage running over here for some reason. We can engage him together and kill him. So you see all of his hogs right there going to clear an expo, and I'm going to bring my RB up. His RB's over there. So we're going to, instead of going from the side, I believe instead of going through the middle, we're going to go through the side, I believe. Or I'm just going to go through the middle, I'm not sure. The reason why I didn't bless those 2 red bar pads at the beginning is because I didn't want them to die because they were like really low health. I just waited for my shield to get up. And saving up for Tech 2 right now, grabbing some of this middle money that will help me a lot. Pretty close to Tech 2, and especially on this map, Tech 2 makes a big difference. Like their RB's a lot harder to kill. There we see his RB rage running through the middle, and he starts raging me. So I was gonna recall here, but Sexy Brute sent all of his hogs, so I'm gonna start rage running back to the hogs, and he's gonna stop raging me here in a second, and then I'm gonna push up with the hogs, and we're gonna start raging him. He's right here. We got Gren hogs and my RB on him, so he's just gonna instantly recall, and he basically lost the same amount of health. But we're right next to his base, so we're going to push up with our hogs and my RB and end up killing his RB. He really can't recall because we're right in front of his base. So he's running away right now, running in a straight line, doing a good job of letting me not damage him, but he can't do that for long because there's a wall right there, and he's going to die right there. So this is what I mean about the shield, how like if he didn't have a shield right now, we would be completely stripping his base, but instead we're gonna go for the expo, and there's his hogs, Yellow's hogs, and they're pushing up to his expo, so we really need to keep this expo right here. So I'm gonna recall and try and stop his hogs from even getting out. We're gonna try and sandwich his hogs right here. His hogs are coming from behind, and like they just make it out in time. I don't know if he saw me recall, but like he pulled it pretty clutch. Or he might have gone straight for that expo. I mean, he probably just guessed. I don't think he actually saw me recall. But there's all of his hogs, and he only has 3. Sorry, not all of his hogs. But he's on Gauss. I don't think we're on Gauss yet, but we're gonna be on it pretty soon. I'm just gonna get these 2 free hog kills because they're alone, and we're gonna push. And I had to rage those hogs, so I couldn't queue up Tech 2 on my RB. Or Tech 2 rage. I don't know what I'm going for here. Sorry, it's pretty late, so I'm kind of tired and have to wake up pretty early tomorrow. So yeah, so Sam the Bold told me to use new songs in my videos because for the first like 4 videos picked out of like a playlist of 9, I think, so there wasn't really a lot of variation. And I just want to tell you that like it's pretty hard to find good non-copyrighted songs. I mean, if I could use copyrighted songs, I have a lot that are really good, but I can't, unfortunately, or else your YouTube channel can get taken down. So that's why I have to use non-copyrighted, and there's not too many like great ones out there, but I'm still looking. So anyway, in the game here, we're pushing up to his expo with his hogs and my RB. And there one hog pops out, so I just like get out of rage mode because I don't need to be in rage mode. And Vicious just finished, I believe. Yeah, it did. And here's his RB. His RB, not sure if he's Tech 1 or Tech 2, but he's going to die pretty quickly. He hits me a couple times, which is good because I have a shield and he's not going to do any damage. And he gets instantly killed by the Gauss. So we are ahead right now because we are on a double base and we're killing their double right now. He's clicking me to queue. Oh no, he's just clicking me, I guess, because he has extra money. And so I'm rage running away right now, going over there to like catch any hogs, and then all of his hogs come. So this is like pretty good for us because what's gonna happen here is he's gonna push his hogs back, and we're gonna sandwich his hogs in right here, and like kill basically everything that he has. They're gonna try and kill my RB. If I was Tech 1, they probably would have rammed him to death, but I'm Tech 2, so they really can't do anything about it. And yes, now we're still on the double. They're on a single. We have hog lead and RB lead, so we're looking in a very good position. And they resign. I didn't realize the game was this late, and yeah, they realized it's over. They don't have any units left, and RB is just gonna stay in and be annoying and do his final raging moments with the hogs and have fun with that. The RB is Ambient, I believe, and TX Xfactor. Yeah, because TX Xfactor resigned, and he's their cutter / Anders. I don't know exactly. I'm gonna look here in a second. I'll tell you. Let's see, or not. All right, never mind. We are running cutter. We were cutter, and they were Anders. So that's the final verdict on it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good day.